Hi everyone, my name is Mercy. Welcome to my channel. I'm super excited to be here. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about how to stop getting distracted. Now, I'm a third-year medical student, and I should hopefully have a little bit better handle on distractions than I feel like I do. Over the years of being a medical student, I've learned how to try to minimize my distraction. So that's what I'm going to be telling you or sharing you my tips on how I kind of overcame my distractions. Stick around and let me tell you about my tips, and I hope that you do take them. Please subscribe and hit the like button. So the very first one, set your priorities. Setting your priorities is going to help you get less distracted because you know what your goals are and you know what you're setting out for, and you're also putting enough time into what counts the most versus what counts the least. So my second tip is to plan out your day. Why should you plan out your day? Because it is going to allow you to see what you have to do. All the things that are written down, you're going to want to check off. And if you like to check things off, you're not going to want to not check them off, and therefore you're going to be more focused so that you can check your list. So go ahead and get a planner and write out what you're going to do throughout the day, whether it's your going to labs, going to lectures. And once you plan out your day, make sure you stick to the plan, and then also definitely give yourself free time. But the point of this list making is to get you focused. Similarly to your priorities, which reminded you of your goals, this is going to remind you of your daily goals. Tip number 3 is, as you're studying, make sure you give yourself time for breaks. So whenever you're studying, try not to study the whole day without any breaks. No, what you want to do is actually what has been found to be really efficient studying is working for 30 to 50 minutes with a 10-minute break. So you can set an alarm for 30 to 15 minutes, go ahead and take your 10-minute break. So this is also going to help you from getting distracted, because if you're constantly studying, you're more likely to think about other things, or more likely to jump and do something else and get yourself distracted. So far I've talked about more organization skills than anything, but when you're organized, you're more likely to get less distracted. So tip number 4, and of course this was gonna come, that is your cellular device. Cell phones are just about the most amazing thing. However, they're the most distracting. It has just about everything. You need to remove this when you're fully focused, if this distracts you, obviously, which for most of us it does. So what I recommend is put it away. Put it away for an hour, and then those 10 minutes, grab it back. But if you know you cannot handle getting on it, then don't even get on it while you're studying for the day. Actually, if you have an Android, you can actually download this app. I forgot the name of it. If I get it, I'll put it up here. You can download the app and it'll stop you from getting on certain applications. That's the only thing about Android that I think is cool. Otherwise, I don't know why the heck you have an Android. iPhone is the way to go. Okay, mess around. But next is your laptop. Your laptop, you can also download this thing called Self-Control. So it's an application that, so it's something that you download, and when you download it, you'll have this skull looking thing. You tap on it, you put in the amount of hours that you want to not be allowed on certain websites such as Facebook, YouTube, and all of that. You can insert all the websites that you don't want to be able to get on, and then you set the timer, and for however many hours you want, you will it will block you from those websites. It's an amazing thing. I used it for while I was studying for STEP, and it really helped me. And the most amazing thing about this that I really liked, which I noticed, was that over time I didn't actually need the Self-Control app. But once I got on my laptop, my only focus was to just study on there and not get on YouTube and Facebook, because over time, because that website was not, or that application was preventing me from getting on it, that it became a habit to not get on it, if that makes sense. So go ahead and try that out, and I really hope it helps you as much as it helped me. Okay, so the next tip is actually going to help you over time. So let's say you're studying for 50 minutes, or you're listening to a lecture for 50 minutes. You're going to get a piece of note, a sticky note maybe, and then every time you get distracted, tally it. So every distraction you're going to tally, and then at the end of those 50 minutes, you're going to check how many times you got distracted. So now you're consciously checking that you are getting distracted, and then you're going to make sure that the next 50 minutes you decrease the number of tallies. So let's say you got 13. Now you're going to aim for, 11 or 10 or 12, whatever. So you're going to have a goal in mind, and you make sure to not get distracted. And over time, you're going to see that you're going to get distracted less, because now you're consciously seeing how many times you're getting distracted and you're consciously working on it. Now, there are times where we can just never get back into that study mode. We're so distracted no matter what we do, and we begin to get really, really frustrated. At this point in time, you're gonna be in this continuous frustrated cycle. Get out, because that cycle is gonna continue and you're gonna get frustrated and more frustrated, and you just wasted your whole day. Move your butt from that chair, do something else, go to the gym, shower, and then come back, and now you're going to be pressured for time, so therefore you're more likely to stay focused. Trust me, you gotta do it. Even though it feels uneasy to just get out and do something else and then come back, just do it. Okay. Alright, so I hope that was helpful.